Let's take a real quick look at the solutions to quiz 1.7. This first one, we want to go ahead and rewrite that with a negative exponent before we take the derivative. And we do that so that we can use the power rule. So for the first one, 1x, the derivative is 1. For the second one, the negative 3 multiplies by the negative 2 to give us plus 6x, and then subtract 1 from the negative 3 to be negative 4. For number 2, we don't need to do any algebraic simplification. We simply bring that 5 down times the 3 to get 15, x to the subtract 1 from that 5 to get 4. For the next one now, we need a chain rule for this guy, and so I'm going to write this here again. We bring the 7 down, multiply it by the 3 to get a 21. We keep what's inside, subtract 1 from the exponent, and then we need to chain rule out the derivative of what's inside. For the next guy, we can do this one of two different ways. We can use the quotient rule, where we could rewrite this as the product rule. Let's go ahead and rewrite it so you can see what it looks like as a product rule. So f prime of x equals derivative of the first times the second plus the first times the derivative of the second. And then you're done. If you use the quotient rule on that, this is using the product rule. If you use the quotient rule, you get the derivative of the numerator times the denominator minus the numerator times the derivative of the denominator all over the denominator squared. Yes, both of those could be simplified. Remember, we aren't simplifying them because typically we're using them in some other fashion and substituting numbers in. Let's go ahead and use the product rule for this. P and Q, the derivative of the first one is 2x minus 3. Derivative of the second one is negative 4x cubed. So then when we take the overall derivative, f prime of x, we get the derivative of the first times the second plus the first times the derivative of the second. Yes, you can go ahead and FOIL this out and then take the derivative, or you can use the product rule. Either way will work for you. That's it. Hope you're having a great day.